one name that came up during our conversation is Tulsi Gabbard. I know you pray she wouldn't, handle anything related to, right?
Yeah, you could say that. I mean, she's a very controversial figure. She's a conspiracy theorist. She's celebrated in Russia as a hero, in America, and there are very few Russian heroes in the United States these days. But, listen, her history on Syria is, in my view, it's appalling. I mean, at the height of armed conflict, she paid two visits to Bashar al-Assad in Damascus, in which she then returned to the United States and refused to call Assad an adversary. She refused to call out any of his crimes. She questioned whether or not the chemical weapons attacks that hit Syrian civilians were real. She has privately, I'm told, suggested crazy, wild conspiracy theories that perhaps some of those chemical weapons attacks were inspired by Western intelligence agencies in order to somehow put Assad into some kind of a regime change conflict. And she has visited child victims of regime bombings and questioned them in their hospital beds as to whether or not they really were hit by the regime, or perhaps they were victims of some, jihadist opposition, in her words. So her record on Syria is appalling. And I think, to anyone who knows Syria, I think we're very disturbed at the fact that she could be holding such a sensitive intelligence position. And just to finish the thought on that, it is a very sensitive intelligence position. She would be coordinating the entire breadth of the US intelligence community. There's 18 intelligence agencies in the United States, and she would coordinate the collection, dissemination, and analysis of all of their intelligence efforts on behalf of the president as director of national intelligence. And I've already heard from several European partners that they are extremely concerned that Tulsi Gabbard could be in that position, not so much because of Syria, but more because of Ukraine. But, if we're in a place now where it's all well and good for politicians around the world to say, oh my God, we're going to have to deal with Donald Trump, or, oh, I don't like Marco Rubio, or this person or that person. But this isn't that. The concern I'm hearing from very senior government officials, and including from the intelligence community abroad, isn't just concern. This is panic. This is, well, we may be in a position where we won't be able to share all our intelligence with the United States if we know that this woman is in that position. And that's really quite alarming. That's much more than just not liking a particular personality.